Uh-huh.
That's right. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that one more time. Take two. Welcome to the Take three. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See
And
that.
we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
Smart
is
the new gangster.
Baby. And if you don't know,
Jabbar, listen, now you know.
No.
Jabbar is like the little brother, right?
Yeah.
Or the big brother, or the middle child.
Okay.
Like, cause he's in the middle.
The middle child. Let me see. Middle child.
I think I am a
He is the middle child, right?
Definitely.
Like he always he was like, my big brother and my little sister is not finna steal my shine. Like,
he just said it all.
He'll just go.
Just get to it. Get to it, man.
Pick up the mic.
Get to it. Okay, there you go. Look, just logistics. Yeah, just the small stuff. Just the small stuff. It's Friday, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What a week. What a week. It's been a week. So
it has been a week. And I've been still riding the high from the Collard Green Festival.
Yes, you should. Because I'm hearing about the Collard Green Festival. Like I'm hearing about it. And I'm seeing posts about it. And what I'm hearing, this is one of the things that I heard. It was the most well-organized Black event that the city has ever seen. That was.
I'm hearing that too.
It was and that said a lot, because like to do all the things that was done and have it, people not complaining about how, because that's usually one of the biggest complaints. It wasn't organized, because how do you distribute all these free greens? How do you manage this flow of this? What I'm saying? It's the vending, the setup, like the vendors was like. People who vended, they was telling me, man, it was beautiful. It was like all love, no issues, it was just, that's the thing. It was like well put together, what I'm hearing, and the product of it, has just been amazing. So I'm proud, y'all. Good work. Good work.
So just what happened is because the founders, Sam and Bozell, because you can't take nothing they allow people to come in and work in their gifts.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, always has. Yeah.
And they
do what you do.
Right.
Yeah.
And what happened is it allows them to do what they do.
Right.
And then they entrusted, like, Tamika mentioned services.
So I got to pause and back up, because I heard on Monday, the recap and the debrief, but I don't think we was clear. What was your role in the Collard Green Festival?
So my role, that main stage where all of the food trucks was at, I ran that portion of it. Right. Everything that went on that stage, on down the entertainment, the flat screen TVs, the banners, the whole 9 yards, everything in that field.
That was your post.
That was me.
That was your post. And again, from what I'm hearing, man, everybody was just like impressed and loved it. So shout out to you. Let me tip my hat.
Very great work. I was out there. I witnessed it, and I really want to say, well, I think I said it, but it was good work, y'all.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Even through the stormy weather, even through
and even from what I gathered, like the storm wasn't the way that it was predicted to be.
It
like the universe smiled.
It was wet. You could, it was a festival. Festivals get wet.
I remember you saying that too.
But it started raining in the beginning. Yeah. So, and the crazy part, it pushed us back like an hour and a half in some way. Yeah. I don't know. We got back on schedule of everything, like, because I'm real meticulous, right?
Yeah. How you got back? And I seen you was looking like you was off schedule.
Just executing though,
You had the poncho on. She looked at me, and then I was gonna joke and say something. Then I said, "No." She said, "You better not."
It's not the time.
And she just looked at me.
This
You
is
better
not the time right now. Don't you dare. Yeah. Don't you dare.
Well, I will tell you this: Jared Smart and my company can't do what I do without my people. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I know it.
Like I said, my brother came in. He did all the graphics. He went. He ran the screen for me. I had my stage manager.
And I saw that everybody who came up had they thing behind them. Man, amazing. And I can't wait till next year.
I can't wait till next year.
Do we have to wait till next year?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we got to wait
for the Collard Green Festival.
Yeah, the Collard Green Festival.
But we ain't gotta wait till next year to do something. But
No,
yeah,
no.
But yeah, no, that's amazing.
We champagne campaign.
We don't have to wait the next year for festivals because we got Motherland.
Yes.
Motherland Festival finna and again on Monday we didn't really get a chance to get all the way into it.
Right.
But there's some stuff being planned for Motherland, boy.
Like, yeah.
And it's intentional. It's like on some the subtleties of Motherland and some of the things that's kind of going into that, the motivation behind that, like that protest, vibe and that like we taking over spirit and the city belongs to us type deal like that. Like
yes,
that kind of energy and
like Melissa said, like it started out because she didn't know the history of the green benches.
Right.
And then once Siobhan knew it and did the picture, she was like, this is where.
And that picture was so dope, man. I saw it. So they came to D7.
Good morning,
and we sat down and we talked about it, in the early plannings of it. And she showed me that picture of her on that bench, boy. And y'all know Siobhan, she's got her own, swag or whatever. And like, she just killed that green bench. You know what I mean? Like she murdered the bench. Like, you know what I mean? Like
she murdered it. They changed the color.
It was like, okay, wow. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good
so
work,
you got that.
Definitely good work.
So AT&T and Verizon phone service outage. Were you impacted by that at all?
Was your phone? If you were impacted, put it in the comments.
Let me know what happened.
Let's reach out.
What was your day like yesterday?
Tell us your story.
Yeah.
I'm with T-Mobile.
Okay, me too. I've been with Metro since like 2012. So
I was a heavy Metro.
Yeah.
Metro. I mean, supporter.
Yeah.
I was.
You was, but now where you at?
They got me with a plan.
Okay.
So you with T-Mobile now?
Were you down? I think Metro and T-Mobile is the same now.
They are, but they're sister companies.
Okay.
So T-Mobile's like the mother of Metro.
Okay,
think of it like that.
Gotcha. They bought Metro.
Right. So
it's like
it's
you own
your daughter.
You own your competitor.
How
they say Kellogg's make the.
You say Metro is the stepson.
The stepson and the stepdaughter, because they were already here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they bought it, and so
And I was with them through the transition. So I was part of that. You know what I mean? I rode that wave. So for those who don't know, so AT&T faced a nationwide network outage, disrupting calls, texts, and internet access for customers. The outage lasted approximately 11 hours, with service being restored by 3 p.m. Eastern Time. AT&T issued an apology mentioning ongoing steps to prevent future occurrences. The FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, is investigating the incident, and the White House is in contact with AT&T. The scope of the outage: over 74,000 AT&T customers reported outages, initially peaking at 4 a.m. on Eastern, with disruptions continuing through the morning. Verizon and T-Mobile, while some Verizon and T-Mobile customers reported outages, they were less widespread. T-Mobile and Verizon stated that their networks were unaffected also. 911 services. Several local governments reported disruptions in emergency services, advising alternate methods for contacting 911. Potential causes: AT&T has not officially disclosed the reason. AT&T has not officially disclosed the reason. Experts suggest it might be related to call handoffs between networks. There's no evidence of cyber attacks, is what I'm going to say.
This is a sign that, like, if everything shuts down, most people are going to be lost.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to,
Yeah. I heard on a program they were saying that there was somebody who couldn't turn the lights off in their house because they use their phone. They use an app on their phone. I mean, they could, but they usually use their phone to turn off the lights.
They were lost.
And it was like, okay, for a minute, you like, why the lights won't go off?
What I need to do?
Yeah.
go hit the switch.
That's serious.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I know a few people who was down there.
Right.
And people still live their life. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the communication, I don't think people think about a backup way of communicating.
That's what we got to think
about.
Who
has a house phone still?
I think they phasing house phones out.
And even those are like, they're not like landlines. It's internet. It's still internet based, right? Yeah. Most landlines.
Whatever they phase
phone, but I can't even take. Like, I don't have a phone hooked up to it.
Yeah. No, I remember like my last house phone was internet.
Do you even have a phone jack at your house?
Yes, I do have a phone jack at my house.
But you've been at your house since you was born, though. Right?
Even yeah.
You lived there since you were living.
Well, no, I've been there since Cheyenne was living.
There you go. There you go.
It's been, you say so.
Oh, yep. Roy said, remember how it was with Facebook when Facebook went down?
No, I don't remember Facebook.
When Facebook went down?
I remember when Facebook went down, but they wasn't down for like 11 hours. But I remember they had a Facebook outage at one point, and I wasn't like tripping on it. You try to log on and you can't get on, and Facebook was down. Yeah.
So I realized I'm okay without social media.
Right.
If it go down, you can still go to 99.1 Jam.
That's right.
We on the radio waves.
Get you a radio.
FM, you got to have a radio. You got to have a walkie-talkie. You got to,
yeah.
One of the things when we were doing the resiliency hub,
come on, bring it together.
We had captains in the neighborhood. Big shots out to the Child's Park resiliency captains, and the people in the streets. And what we did was we gave walkie-talkies to the four corners of the neighborhood.
Yep.
Or as much as we could. It's maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, we got like
one. I had one.
Yep. And so we identified people in the neighborhoods who would be able to, basically lead and organize other people.
Oh, that's dope.
And we have walkie-talkies so that if the phones do go down, we able to still communicate and get information out. And this was during the storm. And so when the storm come, we have, people that are ready to
and when
respond.
You say resiliency, because I love the reason we do these storm preparedness, because really resiliency is way more than a storm.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the same conditions are the same. Well, communication go down. When you may not be able to reach people the way you would be able to reach them. So the resources might be on the 49th Street end. Right. And you need insulin. And I know we got insulin on the 49th Street end. Hey, walkie-talkie. And we can either get it on the bike, drive it, or whatever. But we can distribute the resources.
I mean, it should
get the information out.
Organizers what organizers do.
That's kind of what we do.
That is. And so
we set that up, man. Yeah.
I love that. See, I never thought of it in that depth because we do something similar in our family. We have safe houses.
Right.
Right, for the kids.
Yeah.
So like if the kids locked out the house or something like that, we at the beginning of the year, we go and take everybody. This is where you go to.
Right.
This is the safe house.
That's what we told them, and that's a part of the work is knowing that during these storms and these type of events like this, everybody's impacted, but a lot of times our community is impacted or hit worse. And so what we wanted to do and began doing was pre-planning and doing things up front to say, okay, if we lose power, where are we going? What are we doing? And those were lessons learned from Hurricane Irma. Like when we did that was like 2017 when that went down, and then we just kept like trying to improve our processes.
It built out from there.
And that's beautiful.
Do
y'all ever watch?
Stayed going.
Do you ever watch 911?
Every now and then I watch bits and pieces.
So one night they had like this big outage, and a child needed some electricity.
Okay.
And then so the 911 caller trying to figure it out. It was a house that had solar panels. And the whole neighborhood end up connecting all of their
devices
and connecting so that the child wouldn't die.
We do that in the hood when people used to throw the extension cord through the window. Hey, Duke running one house before we got that thing connected.
You got it across around the tree, under the fence, through the loop, into the window. Yeah.
Coach D say it used to be Big Mama's porch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big shots out of
spot. Yeah.
The village is truly how it gets done. Yep.
Yeah. That's right.
Chandra says share tag and invite someone in.
Thank you, Sharonda.
Let's go.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some elections coming up too, and I want to give y'all this 2024 schedule, man. Let's not forget about it.
Okay.
The presidential preference primary and municipal elections. So there are some municipal elections like Gulfport. I think they're having their election in March. But the presidential preference primary is March 19th, 2024. The registration deadline has passed for this one. Early voting starts March 9th through March the 17th. And then we can actually post the early voting locations on the page. But the hours will be from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday will be 8 to 5 for early voting. Also, then the primary election is August 20th. And the registration deadline for that one is July 22nd. So make sure that you check your registration. And also, they made all of us have to redo our mail-in ballots. And so make sure that you request a mail-in ballot. And then, of course, the general election is November 5th. And so make sure that that you're ready, that you got a plan. And that was one of them things that we talked about. Like you like that lady on that thing with the church when they asked her how to keep a husband, and she thought the mic was because he's saying Q right in the mic, like nobody can hear you. That's your whisper. You whispering, Qiana.
Now it ain't like he didn't just hand me the phone, right? And I'm looking,
so you can read it.
And then
it just give it back.
It just give it right back.
I comprehend what I'm doing exactly.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I ain't know that. You know identify you.
I took the phone.
Yeah. So it's Freestyle Friday, y'all.
Oh, I want to say this.
Yeah.
Big shots out. We got Cranston Cumberbatch coming in.
Right on.
Big shots out to the whole Tampa Bay Black Arts Film Festival.
Yes.
The kickoff was last night at the Factory. Big shots out to the Urban League Young Professionals. They came through deep.
Yes.
Big shots out to Tamika Mitchum.
They always show up. Man.
Chiquita Clark. President Chiquita Clark.
Right on.
And big shots out to just everybody. PDAP. You know what I mean? I want to just everybody who support. Black arts, y'all.
Right.
We are arts haven, and we have some amazing Black artists, filmmakers, musicians. We have so much to offer. So we'll talk more about it in the second half.
I mean, it's a lot going on at the factory too.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like the hub, right?
Yes, that's the hub.
That's the hub. And then y'all got Plantopia.
That's the vegan. Yeah.
So I miss Hungry Vegan, right?
Okay.
And so I found out he gonna be there.
Okay.
But then he not even gonna have his oxtails. I looked at the menu. No,
how do you have a vegan oxtail like that? That just sounds.
He do a dragon fruit. Like I would look at it.
So why they call it oxtails?
It looked like an oxtail. Listen, go look.
It's like when they say you got vegan chicken wings.
So those are mushrooms.
But don't call them chicken wings. Just call them mushrooms.
No, it's the flavor.
Yeah.
So then it's part of the suggestion to your mind.
Okay.
When I tell you it's a chicken wing, now you taste it.
And it's shred.
Do it taste like a mushroom or it taste like a chicken wing?
I don't know, but it's shred like it.
Yeah.
But Tabitha Brown ate it, and she was like, "Oh,
yeah."
Hello,
hey.
It's Freestyle Friday.
Good morning. It's Coach D.
Coach D,
good morning.
How you?
I just wanted to say, you guys are the model. You're the model.
Wow.
I share so much because you are the model for a community who has said, listen, we down, but we not out. We still can be engaged. We can put it together with and duct tape, and we're going to make it happen regardless of the nonsense that's going on.
That's
and
right.
So when I shout you guys out, it's with mad respect, because you guys to me are the model.
Thank you.
You are the model. And I don't think you even know how impactful you truly are to show communities that feel like they don't have nothing. They've been run over and rolled over. But if you still breathing, you can still try something.
You know that.
And that's why I shout you guys out. That's why I share you. Jabart kept me up past 9 o'clock last night. And I had an amazing time. Yeah, man. It was, I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe of you, and I will always honor your energy. I will always honor your energy.
Thank you.
You take it and you take it to the next level and you show it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you.
God, man, them flowers and well deserved, y'all. Well deserved,
she
man.
Said, I don't know if y'all know, but we know when people like you tell us.
That's right.
We know when the community hollers back and be
feedback,
like, "Yo, man, woo woo woo." So thank you so much for that.
Right, because this is actually what keeps us going. Because this is the early morning show, right? And I'm going to tell you,
that's the coffee. I don't know. Y'all think we drinking coffee?
No, y'all are the coffee. Y'all are the reason that we get up. Because honestly, there's plenty days.
Yeah.
We be like,
the whole thing.
The whole thing.
I'll be here. Everybody.
And you see, we got a rotation, right? Where you'll see a combination of the three.
You see the rotation?
like them days be days. So like some days it's like work related and things, but some days it just be days.
You know what? We need to do lakeside chat.
Yeah.
About Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Let's go.
We're gonna bring the lakeside chat back. If y'all don't remember,
we're bringing it back.
The lakeside chat was really one of our first new image talk shows.
Yeah, it was.
It was a podcast-ish thing, and what we did was set outside of the Child's Park, Linear Park.
Linear Park, yeah. The Child's Park, Linear Park.
We sat outside the lake when the new gazebos got put up. You know what I'm saying? And it was amazing. We had some of the most powerful and regular, ordinary people you will ever meet in your life.
Yeah, you talk about range of guests and participation. Like we had like a wide range.
Flip lady. We had the mayor, for anybody from the mayor to the flip lady.
Yeah.
That's
have been on the lakeside chat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we're bringing it back. So we go to facebook.com/lakeside chat and go ahead and like that page. Facebook.com/lakeside chat. And we got some of the old chats up there. So you can catch them and, do that and check them out as well.
2024 is going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's really starting off. Yeah,
it feels different than 2023.
Yeah, and it need to. Right? And it need to.
Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning, Eric.
So today is National Hospitality Workers Appreciation Day. So the day aims
Workers Appreciation Day.
National Hospitality Workers.
Oh yeah.
Good morning.
The day aims to recognize and appreciate the efforts of hospitality workers who contribute to positive customer experiences in hotels, restaurants, and other service-oriented industries.
Wow.
Good morning, Mo.
I want to say big shout outside, Mo. I want to say big shout outside to Emily Washington. Emily.
Okay.
Emily. When I first met Emily, like really met her and got to know her during the 22nd South Manhattan Casino days.
Okay.
And one of the things that I learned from her, she really put in me, is about the hospitality and our legacy in hospitality.
Okay.
Like who we are in hospitality. And one of the things she said, she was like, we shouldn't look at it as bad. It's like caring and loving for somebody when they come to your establishment and making them feel good. You know, and learning, I'm learning the hospitality business.
Right.
And the art of hospitality. Who everybody does it different.
Yeah.
But there's only one way to make your customers feel good and make your people feel good.
Right.
To show your appreciation.
And show your appreciation. I mean, and once I went to think about it, I'm like, God dang, she right.
Yeah.
Because you go to places where you feel welcome. Exactly. This is why we always go to Urban Drinker.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She know your drink. She know
hospitality.
Right.
You roll that hospitality out.
She roll it out. Yeah. You go to places where you feel.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And Sharonda put it in the chat as well. She said, shout out to Tamika Hubbard for doing this community-wide flower recognition for Black History Month and ongoing.
I've seen it.
And she have been. It's like every day
inspirational.
She's shouting out like the local people, man, who like making history.
We probably need to go
day.
back after in March and just read each one off a week.
Okay, yeah, because she do like, cause she really doing.
She did her research.
Yeah, she did.
Maybe we reach out to her and maybe have her come in.
Yeah. So tag her, Sharonda, so that she can know that she has
a show, don't
like we got an open invitation. We got a couple. We got a couple shows.
We're here a whole year.
I'm talking about
Black History.
It don't matter.
We got 2 more for Black History, but yeah. But here's the thing.
Going nowhere.
But here's the thing. Black History Month is not for us.
Yeah, that's for everybody else.
like that's for the rest of the world. Like we are Black History.
Have you seen Machine Gun Kelly? You seen his new tattoo?
I did not. I'm trying to think of who the
black woman.
It's actually he tattooed like the whole top of his body black.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they do that though.
Okay,
he said it's a spiritual like religion. Yeah,
it's a thing. I done seen some people. Some people just do they sleeve like that,
just all black.
But his whole like from his chest on up.
Yeah, some people.
Right.
It's just like your shirt.
Yeah, but his whole chest is like that.
They
okay.
You can Google it. I don't really know the ins and outs of it.
Right.
And since it's Freestyle Friday, on Wednesday,
I
said black women make more money than black men.
And
in the comments, Miss Teresa straightened me out.
She said that's not the case.
That's not the case.
Okay.
And so she sent me on the mission.
Okay.
And I went and did the research.
You accepted the challenge.
I said always.
Yeah.
And she was absolutely correct.
All right.
And I want to talk about some of the facts that I discovered. Some of the lowest paid people in America is Black women.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
And then I also learned that some of the highest, college is Black women too.
The most educated.
Yeah. So what it translated to me, and this is my opinion.
Yeah.
This is my opinion.
We do reading comprehension. So the way you read it, this is what you took from it.
It made me feel like those people are really getting over on the Black woman.
Okay.
They're underpaying her. She's the most educated out of a lot of races, men, women, and...
But watch this. And what comes with that education is debt.
And you're not paying me right.
Right.
So now,
is that right? Is that right?
And you're not paying me.
Can we connect those dots?
Yes. And you're not paying me
connect it all in it.
Okay.
So even as a Black woman who's educated, right? Mm-hmm. We're not getting paid as much as everybody else. And then we are told that we're the hardest to deal with.
And
you know what I mean?
And y'all the most dynamic and the most amazing. So all the companies, a lot of these new discoveries, everything, cell phones, a lot of stuff came from a Black woman.
Right.
That probably was underpaid and had school debt.
And you see it because they come in, because we feel like we feel like we're always trying to prove ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so we overcompensate. We give more than what we're supposed to in every aspect.
Wow.
And a lot of times, not in just business and relationships and everything, because we want people to see our value.
Wow.
And then with that, we dummy down our value because we see us. Like we did all of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we come in and when we talk about the men, we're like, no, we hear you. We are passionate. Like we don't want to bruise your ego. So then we take stuff that we shouldn't take because the world is telling us that we're so hard and that we're not these people.
Wow. That's tough. So we're gonna have to take a break, but
well, we're gonna revisit.
Yeah, we gotta bring it back after. Yeah, we just got to bring it back after the hours. So we can talk about the
Miss Teresa for the enlightenment.
She sent you on that mission, man. She did. I saw it in the comments as well. So we're gonna take a break, and then after the break, we got a lot to talk about, y'all. We're gonna talk about this case in Alabama, where they're trying to We'll talk about it after the break. So Alabama, we're gonna talk about Joe Biden and what he's doing with the debt cancellation, and it's Freestyle Friday. So y'all feel free to give us a call, and share what's on your mind, y'all. We'll be right back about 6 minutes after the hour, right?
Somewhere around there. Yeah, take a friend, tell a friend. We'll be back. Just know that.
We coming right back, y'all. close.
Y'all look, yeah, it's real close. Like, boom.
We just can't see Qiana, but
that's good. Fine. Yeah, they know who I am.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See That.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
smart
is the
new
gangster baby.
How you know? He middle child you again.
I ain't gonna do it no more.
It's okay. I love it. It's always one in the bunch.
Tamika Hubbard jumped in, y'all. Thank you for jumping in the double dutch and joining the ride this morning, Tamika.
Yes, thank you for what you're doing. We inspired.
Yeah, we were shouting you out, letting you know we appreciate that Black History days that you're doing. It's not going unnoticed, and we definitely are grateful. It's just another one of those things that's happening in our community, man, and just how people just, on their own.
And we would we would like to have you.
Like, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah,
right.
And not asking for nobody's permission to do it. Like, I'm just gonna do it.
But we want to ask
for you to come on the show one morning if you can. We know we're early, so we don't know your work schedule.
Yes, we is early. Oh, you can call in.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. And we want to talk about what was your inspiration and like why you did it and how did you pick the people.
Yeah.
And then we want to give you your flowers.
Yes, what inspired this?
Right, because to be somebody who looks at everybody else and say, hey, good job to you. Even when it's not a special day or you know what I mean? No, it's not nobody's birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, any of those days that you're supposed to do something, you just say, hey, good job, and pat somebody on the back. You need a pat.
And watch this. I want to tell y'all this is true story. So I've been telling my wife I want to get a facial. Right? Straight up. Like I just was like, I want to get a facial. Tag somebody who do facials. And now I'm like double clicking. I just got to look. I looked at the services. I bookmarked the page, but I'm actually booked with somebody who was highlighted in the Black History.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had a facial?
No.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
And on her booking site, like she got the deep massage because I've been like, kind of got a little thing in my shoulder I need to get addressed. And
so I'm going to say shout out.
So not only is it the shout out, but it's also driving business to these people. Because I definitely intend to support somebody who she tagged for Black History. So thank you again.
I love facials.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Keep up the good work. We also got a guest.
We got a special guest.
Yeah.
A guest that ain't really a guest though.
No.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah, we got a visitor who ain't really a visitor. A guest who's not really a guest. The arts director of the Community Development and Training Center.
The man with the plan.
The man with the plan.
I guess that's not a guest.
Cranston Cumberbatch in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, my brother. Welcome. So what's good, man?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
We just kicked off the Black Art and Film Festival on last night.
Yep.
And
there it
is.
Make
sure my mic's right.
Yeah, make sure my mic sounds
Pull it down.
Yeah, just bring it on down.
My mic sounds nice.
And like I guess you got to talk into the top of it. Maybe you can hold it, man. Just put it in your hand.
Young MC, man.
Yeah, young MC that thing, man.
Put it in my hands.
And it sounds real good when you do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So we just had the Black Art and Film Festival.
Yeah. Radio voice and everything. Yeah.
Mr. Agent X himself.
Yeah. Come on, y'all.
Okay, roll it out then.
The resume.
Yeah, just project the voice. Use all the acting skills and all that good stuff.
That's what's up.
So before you tell us about the festival, tell us who you are for those who don't know who Cranston Cumberbatch is.
Share y'all.
I can hear him good. Yeah, go ahead. Go.
All right. So
I don't know whatever you just did.
Nah, but I am Cranston Cumberbatch. I like Honey Nut Cheerios with 2% milk. I am born and raised here in the beautiful city of St. Petersburg, Florida. I am an actor, writer, producer, director, stunt driver, you name it.
Teacher,
motivational speaker, activist. I mean, you name it. I am it. My mom pleasurably gave me the nickname of Amazing Cran from Ocean Spray cranberry juice drink commercial, and it is amazing what a little cran can do. And so that's it, me in a nutshell. And I'm also one of the festival directors for the Black Art and Film Festival that's happening right now.
Right now.
Yeah, we just kicked off last night over at the factory.
Yeah.
And we had an amazing kickoff. If you missed that kickoff last night,
listen,
I missed it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, I Charlie Wilson on you.
I woke up this morning. Right, this is no lie. I don't remember how.
Well, you want me to tell you?
Is that kind of festival?
Listen, the door locked. I'm like, whoa, who done locked me in?
It was a good night. You want me to tell you why you know it was a good night? God. Jabbar was the first person to text in the group chat this morning.
Yeah, that was a good night.
It was a good night. Yeah, it was good. He was ready.
Yeah. Listen.
That group chat says a lot.
Listen, I left early, right? I left early. Coach D came. Coach, he was like, "Oh, Jabbar, you got me up so late." Big shouts out to the YPs once again. They came through so deep, man. They came through so deep. They rushed the door, man. We didn't know what to do. We was looking crazy. But listen, I swear, no lie, it was such an amazing night. It was an amazing kickoff. Thanks to the whole team. Yeah. Cranston.
Yeah.
This guy here was sweating, dancing, and I was like, "Damn, I got to get my party on a little more." I had to turn my party up. I had to turn my party up. His boy party. We had
challenge.
Tell him more. I'm
gonna So what I'd like to know is what's the Black Art and Film Festival origin story?
Well, huge shout out to Carla Bristol.
One Carla B.
The one and only Carla B.
One Carla B. She is definitely the brainchild behind the origin of the Black Art Festival.
Yes.
Which expanded into the Black Art and Film Festival. And
she recruited us in.
Yes, she recruited us in to handle the film part of the festival.
So she was doing Black Arts Festival.
Yeah.
And that was on 22nd Street.
That was on 22nd.
I remember
kind of just like the
like Collard Green.
Yep, the exact same place.
And they had like the tents in the streets, blocking off the streets.
Yep.
And then
we did the film part
of the Black Arts
at the Royal Theater.
I remember. Yeah.
That was the first time On the Beat St. Pete did they thing, which became Power Plug Radio. Big shout out to Charlene and Sandra. It's a real origin story behind this whole thing.
So, I mean, you knew he was part of it, so feel free to jump in. But I think people need to know.
Yeah. So he was there. So
I was there too, saying, "Good job, y'all." Go
ahead. You signed a couple checks.
Yeah, we did.
Signed a couple checks now. Don't just do that.
Yeah, but I mean, and so really, from her seeing what the community needed, by way of highlighting the arts, and then bringing in the film component as we were growing in our art platform of film, she really allowed us to have a platform to highlight it and bring the two together.
Right.
And Carla, she's into everything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not anything that she doesn't touch. From
connect with Carla B.
From social to education, to
youth farm.
And things started really growing and progressing with the youth farm and things of that nature, and that really became a passion for her.
Yeah.
And as that became more of a passion, we were left like, okay, well, what are we gonna do at this festival?
You got a torch in your hand now.
We got a beautiful torch.
You got right.
She said, "I got it started. Now keep it going."
She got a torch. And like, okay, what do you do with this fire that's on this stick?
Yeah. And she gave us the blessing and entrusted us into the keeping it going.
Right.
And here we are 6 years strong, maybe even 7. We might have the years wrong. But,
we do that. Yeah, we do that. We do that. Yeah.
For real.
And then COVID kind of threw off some of the
2 years.
The years.
But no, we mashed through almost every year.
Okay.
One thing we was blessed to do, and that's why I want to say big shouts out to you, bro. Cran driving force, Miss Debbie Yachty.
Yeah.
Driving force, Cam, the cameraman, Cam.
Yeah, Tim Cameron.
Listen.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to Tim, man.
The team has built.
I remember he used to call me Pastor John.
Yeah, I know. The team has grown, but honestly,
boy, if you only
the pastor, brother, no, his brother. But yeah, man, big thanks to you, bro, for being a driving force, man. Just like the film commissioner, we had the Tampa Bay Film Commissioner there last night, and one of the things this man said on open mic. Y'all have a brilliant representative.
Yes.
Y'all have somebody amazing representing y'all. And like I just was like, goddamn right.
Yes,
my
FCC don't ban me.
I think that was all
damn,
right.
Yeah.
I think
the other one.
And if it wasn't all right, he just said it 2 more times. So that's like, it don't matter.
Long story short, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to the amazing Cran, doing an amazing job, bringing much more than the Black Art and Film Festival.
Right.
But that's just what we're talking about today.
Oh yeah.
So wait, like so what people can look for like today? What's on the agenda for today?
So today we'll be doing a walking tour along the Deuces, starting at 10.
Okay.
To where we're actually going to take some filmmakers and just other guests who want to be a part of the tour. We're going to be taking them along the Deuces. And, giving some of the history of the Deuces, being one of the main entertainment districts,
nice.
Here in St. Petersburg, highlighting the Royal Theater, being one of the only Black theaters.
Yeah,
it's
like real history over there at the Royal.
Blacks, to where Blacks would go and watch movies, and then I think they had the Harlem, which was another smaller site where movies could be shown. But to just show that history there. Still have one of the only standing
locations,
theaters to where you can't go nowhere else but here.
That was a segregated movie.
Listen, talking about origin stories, that's like where this started at.
At the Royal Theater.
At the Royal Theater. And we big shout out to the Royal. The YMCA run it now.
Yeah. Boys and Girls Club. I took a tour over
there. Thank you. I do that sometimes.
Yeah, I was just over there. And a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this because they have a podcast room set up over there, and they said that they needed people to come in and help them to put some programming in it. So they have the equipment and all of the tools.
They need to highlight us.
I'm telling you now.
Oh, right here on air?
Like right here on the air, just because it came back to my mind. What in the real time?
Cran, that's what Cran do.
Yeah, Cran inspires these type of connections. Y'all know how we make connections. Don't act like we don't make connections live on air. It was something that was on my list to do.
That's why they can't see.
It was something on my list to do, and now it's getting done.
I prefer for people not to see my face.
Man, you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99.1 FM, 99 Jamsburg, man. And it's community radio. So if you like to support it, you can go to 99jamsburg.com and give a donation. Yeah. We're talking to Cranston Cumberbatch about the Black Arts and Film Festival for those who might just be jumping in the double dutch. Yeah.
So today, kicking off 10 a.m. at on the Deuces, Urban Drinkery, right?
Urban Drinkery.
And then y'all going to take a tour there. After that, where we go?
So after we leave the Urban and hit the Royal, things of that nature, we'll mosey our way on to the Dr. Carter G. Woodson History Museum.
From 7 to 11?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading the thing.
From 7 to 11.
Yeah, let Cran. Cran
I said, got it.
He got it. Cran got it.
This is the middle child. Always got to jump in.
Now we got to reset it. I said it's double dutch.
Got to reset it.
It's your turn to turn, man, and let Cran jump. And you gonna get your chance to jump. You just drop the rope and just jump. Turn the rope, man.
See, that's why I ain't never do double dutch. Anyway.
Whatever you did.
Whatever it was.
Okay, since Jabbar has hopped to 7 o'clock tonight, what's going on at 7?
We got to go back to the tour though. So I was with Urban, then we said the Royal, and then the Carter
G. Woodson African American History Museum.
Yeah.
We'll take them on a guided tour through the museum. Then after the museum, we'll break for lunch, and then we will make our way back over to the factory, where at 1 o'clock we have a guided tour through the fairgrounds, St. Pete. At the factory, and if you haven't been to the fairgrounds inside the factory, it is
amazing.
Oasis, amazing space. It's a filmmaker's
Thanks
dream.
For the.
You said a filmmaker's dream.
It's a filmmaker's dream.
It real.
It's filmmaker, artist, any
photography, cinematography, anything.
Anybody, if you want to know,
families.
Yes, if you want to know more about the film industry here. In the St. Petersburg, Tampa Bay area. It's a great thing to be around.
Yeah.
Taking this tour for these filmmakers and even people that have lived here for years.
Yeah.
It is a great tour to take because you learn more about the history of the area. And two, more than anything, you get to learn about some film locations.
Okay.
To where you actually can film
projects. And you get to meet filmmakers and actors and actresses and
do the networking
and get to know people.
Yeah.
From here and not from here.
Yeah. So and get your jug on.
Yeah, get your jug on. Yes. if the catalyst is open, we'll probably peek our head in there.
Yes, we will be in the catalyst.
Yeah. Right on. So, we really just plan on saturating the juices today.
Where can we find the schedule?
Schedule can be found at blackartandfilmfestival.com. And if you can spell, it's Black Art and Film Festival exactly the way each word is .com.
You putting that in the chat, y'all.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. No, man. Anybody who can
help you the rest
Ain't nobody said.
I'm gonna put the flyer in there.
Yeah. Put the flyer in there.
Lock it in. Who like to watch pictures like me.
And so you just covered today. It's multiple days, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's multiple days. And tonight, we got it's documentary night.
This the part your bar jumped to, right?
Yeah. This the part he jumped to. Tonight we got documentaries that are showing tonight, and we're excited about those. One of the documentaries is actually one that's locally made. Hillary Van Dyke has a documentary that highlights
swimming.
Black sphere of water.
And
the myth
of black.
Because we don't fear water.
No, ain't nothing but swimmers right here. Big shouts out to Kimberly, and she in there too.
Yeah,
Kimberly.
Every time I apologize.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we have a few other documentaries from all over the country that are touching on some really cool subjects and topics.
Yeah, for real.
So you highlighting, that's what a film festival do, right?
It really highlights some of the best filmmakers from around the area and beyond. And so that'll be tonight. Then tomorrow morning, we have the festival workshops, which is really insightful and impactful for filmmakers and just anyone, again, like I said before, who wants to know more about the film industry. This is your time to come and really get some inside information to help you advance yourself in your skills. We will have the Tampa Film Commissioner, Tyler Martinolik, who will be kicking off the workshop.
Okay.
He'll be giving more insightful information about the Film Commission and how the Film Commission really helps filmmakers up their production value.
Okay.
Up their games.
Yeah.
So it's like, again, another one of those contacts, because when you watch movies sometimes and you look at the credits, you'll see the Film Commission and the county or the city that they filmed in. Like, you've made the connections in the Tampa Bay area with those people.
Yes.
And
this is a beautiful time for us as well, because this is the first time that we've actually been able to bridge the gap between
Tampa and St. Pete.
Yep, between the two film commissions.
Crossing that bridge, man.
We got St. Pete, Clearwater Film Commission involved, as well as the Film Tampa Bay, which is the Tampa Film Commission. And then we'll also be doing tomorrow a whodunit murder mystery scene building workshop.
I like murdery mysteries. Did you ever see?
I do.
Have you done one?
I haven't done the workshop, but
it's so cool.
Yeah, it is. It's fun.
I've never done that.
It's so entertaining. You should come.
Okay.
Bring the
I think I will.
Yeah. And it will change how you watch TV and movies.
It's amazing.
Afterwards.
Okay.
Because you get your script, like you get your character, and you don't know what your character, like it's like, do. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's
you gotta have.
It's exciting.
And then when you see how it all plays together as to the dynamics that are important to scenes,
right?
It really will change the way, like I said, how you will watch TV and movies and things of that nature. Even things as you scroll through your Instagram and social media,
right?
It's going to change the way you look at those things, especially those that are on the more professional side of what they do. It's going to change the way you view those things. You're going to look at it with a lot more knowledge and understanding and respect.
Yeah.
For those who are building these scenes
and the work that goes into it.
Right.
Yeah. Because
and so it's taking you from the consumer side of it to the production side of it.
Yeah.
And so it's Sunday the last
day.
But
you still appreciate it as a consumer.
Yeah. No,
okay.
I hear that.
So after the workshop, there are some movies that will be playing as part of the workshop as well during our matinee time frame. And after those movies, then we take a break for a while, and then we float into the other movies, which will start about 4.
Mm-hmm.
And we go from 4 all the way to 10 with shorts and features.
Okay.
And then, and man, when I say we got some good movies, we got some good. It's gonna be hard for people to leave. Yeah. If they come at 4, it's gonna be hard for them to leave
before the 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So just
So if you
bathroom breaks.
No bathroom break.
A lot.
Oh, because you're not leaving. Y'all got popcorn?
We got popcorn. We got refreshments. Listen, it's worth being there. We try to make sure we take care of every possible need you can have, but you don't want to leave.
Is it a cost for entry?
There is a cost for entry.
Okay. Yeah.
You notice how he emphatically said yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I mean
there's a cost for entry, but what you get for the cost.
Because I mean, it sounds like an expensive production. And I was going to say, if y'all able to do this and people can walk in without paying, then I need to find that magic wand.
No, I need your sponsor.
I need that magic wand. Right. Your call list, man.
Yes. We do have some great sponsors. Urban Drinkery is one of those sponsors. St. Pete Clearwater Film Commission, Film Tampa Bay. We also have the Tampa Bay Actors Guild.
Right on.
We have Community Development and Training.
See that.
Yeah. That's sponsors as well. We also have the Fairgrounds Factory. So all those help make it comparable.
Right.
For us to only be able for us to be able to charge a $10 price.
Yeah.
For you to come in and check.
You don't even got to think about $10.
No. Listen, for all of the stuff that you just said, $10 sound like free to me.
Yeah.
But for all of that, you know what I mean? Like for everything that you said, $10 sound like that. $10 sound like free. I mean, come on, man. For the experience that you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
No,
so if you
definitely blacknificent.
Yeah.
Blacknificent. If you had to leave the people with one thing, what would you tell them?
You don't want to miss it.
There you go.
Right on. So Cranston Cumberbatch and the Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay, the Black Arts and Film Festival. We put the website, and I want to make sure that I have it right. Is it arts with an S or just art?
Arts
with an S.
Black Arts, no S.
No S. Okay, so I got to take the S off that website, y'all.
And it is Tampa Bay. It's Tampa Bay Black.
Okay, but the website is Black Art and Film Festival. Yeah, .com. That's what's up, y'all. Cranston, you gonna hang out with us, man? You gonna stick around a little bit?
Nah, I gotta get ready for this tour.
Okay. Yes, sir.
It's a lot involved.
No, I hear that. Man.
But hey, where creative minds come to intertwine, I'm gonna go where those creative minds are.
So okay. I love that, man. Thank you for coming by, big brother. We appreciate you, man.
I would love to hang out though.
Yeah, no, I know, but you're doing okay, we'll do that.
Bring me back another day and I will hang.
Say less, man. Say less.
Be in the back.
No, you're gonna come and talk about some of this other work that you're doing, because you're doing like an amazing job really with putting, black art, black film, the movies, like your catalog is growing. I'm seeing you got, like mini series now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so your body of work, you know what I mean?
And our production company is really growing.
And really making people's dreams come true. Like, I always wanted to be in a movie, and guess what? I'm in a movie.
I want to be in the movie.
Well, look. He can make it happen.
We bring real dreams to life.
There you go. There you go.
So and big shouts out to Jabbar. He's really he's one of the biggest encouragers, the biggest cheerleaders, that I have. Always pushing me to go. Even if you don't go.
Yeah. That's right though. And that sound about right. Hold on. Yeah. That sound about right. Said the guy who never said he would be a city council member or ever be in political office.
You call him, he gonna congratulate before you like, I have about to go. Congratulations.
This is what I thought about. I thought about the battery in the back, right? Because we beating the drum, but the battery in the back is this one. and he keep you going.
You ain't even plugged. Look, you ain't even plugged in that light bright.
You ain't plugged up.
Right.
No, I can see it. You might not be able to see it, but I see it.
Everybody else can too. I'm telling you.
And then you be like, I can't kind of see it.
It is sparkly.
So much I'm doing right now.
Yes.
Exactly because of this guy right
now. Man.
He pushes me into like everything.
Yeah.
He sees the crayon.
Yeah.
Roy, I saw it, man.
He got an eye, man.
Yeah.
He definitely has an eye.
Man, appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you for what you do, Mr. Edmond. All right, Cranston Cumberbatch with the Black Art and Film Festival this weekend. Started last night and run through Sunday, man. Y'all go to the website, tap in, and really at some point during the day, y'all come through. All right.
Swing through.
Oh, man. All right, so we got some headlines, y'all. Thank you,
all right.
You can catch us at Urban Drinkery after the show.
After the show.
After the show.
Oh yeah, Urban is the official after party for everything.
Yes, man.
It's the after party okay, go ahead.
After the party is the
after party.
Yeah. And
hotel lobby at Urban Drinkery and
yeah, it is. So one of the things that was on this list too, of what happened today, it's not to be a downer or anything, but we
got to talk about it.
We got to talk about it. So Ahmaud Arbery, 25-year-old black man, on this day was fatally shot by Gregory and Travis McMichael, a white father and son, while he was jogging in Georgia on February 23rd, 2020. So it's been 3 years since the Ahmaud Arbery murder. The video of the killing led to widespread outrage. The men claimed they suspected Arbery in local break-ins. The subsequent trials found them guilty of murder, and they received life sentences. The incident, along with the George Floyd and Breonna Taylor's death, fueled protests against racial injustice. Georgia Governor Kemp signed a law limiting citizens' arrest authority in May of 2021. And in 2021, the trio was also found guilty of federal hate crimes. And so how do you think these incidents, like, with this, just reflecting on 3 years after the Ahmaud Arbery video was out in that case, and then seeing the subsequent protests, like fast forward 3 years later, where do y'all think we stand as a society? As it
same place.
Okay.
Or if not farther back, we took a step back.
Okay.
I think it would. Yeah. I feel like, when you feel like you take 2 steps forward and then something push you 10 steps backwards, you've seen people get real vindictive. Ooh. You know what I mean? And angry and like, how dare you question or check us on our behavior? That's how I felt.
Yeah.
And then it seems like it's pettiness that goes along. Like, you seen the little boy in Texas who was suspended because he wouldn't cut his dreads or something.
I did.
And he took them to court and they ruled against him.
So he lost in court?
He lost in court this time. So,
because he wouldn't cut his hair.
Right. Which was still like.
But he got to go to their school. When you trying to go to their school, they can make their rules.
But they said that he fell into they could wear dreads there. His dreads wasn't covering his eyes and stuff. But anyways, I feel like we took some steps back.
Yeah.
I think we took a couple steps back. I also feel since like all those them killings, I think, there's been laws that have come and encroached on our freedom to gather and march and protest.
Okay.
It's laws that have taken history off the history books. So when they call it that white lash, when that white lash come back, it is like vindictive. And I think not only the white lash, but also the black lash, because it also was cracks in our community around class, right? Well, certain people felt that it was beneath us to still be marching. It was beneath us. I remember
those conversations. Yeah,
it was. We've come too far, and why we out there making all that noise. And I had some real conversations around those times, and I told somebody, I'm like, you're sitting on your seat because somebody marched,
right?
Like, you sitting there looking down and talking down right now, and making us feel like we're little and beneath something. But the reality is, the reason you're sitting there is because somebody marched, because somebody went to jail because they were sitting at that coffee table, because somebody said they was fed up. And now, 10 years, 20 years later, because it ain't been that long.
Yeah.
Like these, maybe 30 years later, 40 years later. But long story short, that's why I think a lot of this stuff helped divide us more.
Yeah, no, and I hear that because I remember when you were marching. I remember, and like, shout out to St. Pete Peace March. And the
Movement St. Pete.
Movement St. Pete, and y'all did like 100 days.
I won't say 200, but something like that. It's something crazy.
Over 100 days for sure. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And some things can't happen here locally that I want to talk about after we
take the caller.
Yeah, call Freestyle Friday.
Hey, what's going on? This your boy, comedian Damian Davis. Good morning, my good people.
Good morning.
Grand Rising, brother.
College Festival. Yeah, I'm gonna say that all year.
Okay. That's the way that you ensure that you get hired. Look, that's how you ensure you get hired next year, right?
Oh yeah. That's how you wake up when you check your account and that tax money comes through. Hey, how everybody doing this morning?
Good morning.
Thank you, Jesus.
Praise the Lord.
I just want to come in and just say, March 2nd, man, y'all know next week that comedy show coming to St. Pete. So the players ball dressed to impress. Bring your significant other, bring yourself. It's gonna be a fly event. Got the dude from Miami saying gonna take it to the house, gonna perform. Me, Spunky Robinson, Wody, Demetri George hosting at the Masonic Lounge. It's gonna be live in effect next week. I think we're gonna come up there some next week, give away some tickets. So man, let's do it, man. Y'all get the tickets. Y'all already know everybody bumping and grinding with that check coming through, man. Go spend them $25 and get in there, have a nice time, dress up. Come on out.
Right on.
All right.
Right on. Thank you.
Appreciate it, big brother. Thank you for the call.
Man. Love y'all, man. Keep what you're doing, man.
Thank you. You do the same.
Right on, man. And so so when we think about the protests and the outcome of the protest, I've been getting interviewed about the CALL program, the Community Assistance Life Liaison program.
Yep.
And one of the things that I'm always emphatic about is saying that those marches that we did here that some people said that shouldn't have been happening, like they led to those conversations that eventually created that program. Because one of the demands was to, stop sending police to certain calls, you know what I mean, and really reform how we respond to like mental health calls and calls that were nonviolent in nature. And it was just people that was crying out for help. And Mr. Edmond actually advocated, and really leaned on the chief to do it because he needed really what we talked about with Cranston and how he works with us. He did that with the chief of police. Yeah. Like he was the battery in the back of Chief Holloway who said, no, you got to do this. You got to do this program. And, I see it. And I see it. And he said, you got to be bold. You got to do something that haven't been done. And the chief, when he's speaking, he acknowledges your role in encouraging him. So the same. So y'all think we laughing and we joking about it, but he's not just doing that with us and the team. Like he's doing this on a wide level, man. Mm-hmm. And so again, I appreciate your work, man, and your willingness to have that conversation, being emphatic, being consistently yourself. You know what I'm saying? And always showing up as you. And because if it wasn't for that, he was on the fence, a little hesitant about whether or not to do it. And you like, come on, chief, you got to do it. And the chief ended up doing it. And now it's a national model that's being used. And they come into St. Pete. And they flying
him, in St. Pete.
And they flying him out to do things, to talk about this program. But it was a program that you advocated for as a part of those marches that was happening that people say shouldn't be going on, man. Mm-hmm. So thank you for the work that you do.
No, I appreciate it.
But I'm going to say this, even though we felt like there's steps back, don't be discouraged.
Yes, most definitely. Yeah. Because it is some shining lights down in there, definitely because I did think that we could do something. I didn't know, I wasn't sure, I learned about this stuff like everybody else. Right. But the reality is I knew it was a time to take a bold step. Right. And I think big shouts out to the chief. Chief Holloway knew it, and he knew. Yeah. It just was like magic, and to see it happening, and when you watch those results come in, right, and like, hey, this many people wasn't arrested, this many people went and got the service they need. That's like the battery in my back. Like, okay, because I felt if we could stop one person from going to jail, right, and getting the help they need. So not talking about thousands or whatever their numbers is now, because it was a high number. Yeah, it reducing the calls.
I think they might have taken over like 10,000 calls or something like that. I can get that. We can bring it back.
Yeah, and we'll really pull it out.
So there was some successes.
Oh yes,
it was some successes, but we just
the pressure's still on.
Right, you can see. Yes, but this is a testament that what we did. Yeah. It brought awareness to people because if it was nothing, they wouldn't do any pushback. Right. Yeah. So you're doing something great when they're trying to stop it. Yeah. If they just let you go on and there ain't no roadblocks, you need to say, "Hey, am I doing the right thing?"
That's what my daddy said. He said, "Boy, if they take your first offer, you ain't asked for enough."
Right.
No, but
you know what I'm saying? Like if they take your first offer, you didn't ask for enough.
But seriously, we have to push harder.
Yeah.
We have to ask for more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to demand more.
Yeah.
I think that we're at a time now where as advocacy and doing the work, we're at a real crucial point right now.
Yeah.
Because the voting rights being messed with, this right being messed with.
Our history being messed with. Everything.
It's all out of attack.
The state of Florida is everywhere. But I want to tell you this.
Florida is everywhere.
DeSantis is being pulled away from the state again. Keep on pulling him away so he can't stay.
He had to walk it back with the book thing. I seen him saying that that people was going so far with these book challenges that they putting in procedures for people who doing false
book reports,
book challenges because people who didn't even have kids in school was challenging books that was being read in school.
But see, and I think what happens is people look at these laws and find soft spots in them, ways to work around them, ways and unintended consequences happen. And I think with this book banning the whole stay woke or don't be woke, whatever,
stay sleep.
And the problem is they find something to attack. So they attack woke, an ambiguous term.
Yeah, you gotta
what
make
is
a
woke?
Man. Yeah.
And then now we're gonna attack it and beat it down, and now nobody want to be woke. You know what I mean? But we still woke.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
Nope, that's why we wake up and do this show from 7 to 9.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Because we woke.
Because we woke and we want to wake. And we started off with wake up. Everybody no more sleeping.
Listen,
if you enjoy us so much, you can catch us on our opposite days.
Yes,
on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday on the Mo Show.
TheMoShowLive.com, y'all. Yeah, we in full syndication, man. So President Joe Biden has announced the cancellation of federal student loans for nearly 153,000 borrowers, emphasizing the burden of student debt and the need for relief. The move is part of a new repayment program called the SAVE program, offering a faster path to forgiveness. Biden highlighted the economic benefits of loan relief, stating that it allows individuals to buy homes, start businesses, and contribute to the economy. The cancellations originally scheduled for July were expedited to start in February. The first round of forgiveness from the SAVE plan will clear $1.2 billion in loans, benefiting those who have paid their loans for 10 years and borrowed $12,000 or less. More than 7.5 million people have enrolled in the new repayment program, and Biden expressed pride in providing relief and acknowledged the life-changing impact for individuals and their families. Student loans being waived, but it says those who are 12,000 or less.
And I want to say, because people deep into their 90s and hundreds of thousands in these student loans, I know some people that's so upside down with their student loans, it's a shame.
They'll never pay it off. If you never pay it, give them $5. They'll be.
But listen, the reality is, I'm going to tell you the hard reality. A lot of people are paying a lot of interest on these loans.
Yeah, they are.
And people have been paying for 10, 15 years and have just put a dent in the interest.
Okay.
So their original loan was $20,000.
Yeah.
After interest, over the last 10, 15 years, they done paid $25,000, $30,000.
Right.
And still owe.
Yeah.
$100,000.
Yeah. So
I hear that.
And that's why what Biden's doing is a great thing. It's amazing. We got to salute it, but we got to be truthful about it right now.
Yeah.
You're just wiping out a lot of people's interests.
Okay.
See, it's a little trickery.
Yeah.
Because your student loan probably potentially, if you paid it for 10 years, you potentially paid it off. If it's under $10,000. So let's say you under $12,000 and you done paid it for 10 years. Let's say $100 a month. You do the math. $120 a month for 100 months is $12,000. 100 months is 8 years.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just follow me. So if you paid your on time for 10 months, you paid for 120 months.
Okay, for 10 years, you're saying.
For 10 years. So you probably paid us $15,000, $14,000.
Yeah.
But you still owe because of how the system was set up.
Interest, the fraud of and the some people ask Einstein, what's the greatest invention of man?
Compound interest.
That's what he said.
Yeah, compound interest. Einstein was a beast.
Yeah. So shout out to the people who getting their loans forgiven. And That's what's cooking, y'all. What's on your mind? What else you got? It's Freestyle Friday. I mean, I got some other stuff. I don't know how far you want to go.
We got like 14 minutes, so we could either do that or Ask Qiana. Or
let's do Ask Qiana.
Let's run it.
That's the introduction music for Ask Qiana. This was pretty straightforward. So Ask Qiana is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project, of course, and we also supported by the One Community Grocery Co-op. And if you'd like to learn more about the One Community Grocery Co-op, you can go to ocgc.coop. And you can also like them on Facebook. So you go to the One Community Grocery Co-op Facebook page.
Yes.
And that's where you can find out about the upcoming events, the pop-up markets, and ways that you can be a part of a healthier future. Dear Qiana, my in-laws are always in my business, and it's getting on my nerves. I'm wondering how much involvement is okay for our in-laws in a relationship. When does it become too much? I want to know your thoughts on handling this without causing family drama. What's a healthy balance between having them around and maintaining our own space?
It sounds like a issue with your partner.
Your mom's in your business. In your business, tell your mom to mind your business. Remember that was a song?
Yeah, but you know, they can only be in your business if somebody put them in there. That's why I say it's your partner.
Okay.
So your partner let them in.
Okay.
And then on the flip side, what are you doing that makes it feel like your partner can't handle it by themselves, that they have to get other people involved in? Because usually before people bring other entities in it, they try to work it out, but sometimes it's not, y'all are not handling it in a healthy situation, in a healthy way.
Okay.
So then they feel like they need a mediator so that it doesn't go further. So are you mad because your in-laws are checking and making sure that you are accountable for your actions?
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? Because that's the flip side. Like, it's really easy to point fingers, but like in there, why is your partner feeling like they got to bring somebody else in your relationship?
Good question that I can't answer because it wasn't in the letter.
I mean, I know.
That's a heavy one.
But you know what I mean? Like, you think about it, but there's a lot of things that you want to keep to yourself in your relationship, right?
Right.
And you want to deal. But people who really want healthy relationships, typically, when they can't figure it out, they go out to outside sources to try to fix what's wrong.
So
go ahead.
I'm hearing you. What's coming up for me is, how do you go out and talk about that to your whoever you're talking to? Because if you're painting your partner in a bad light, right? Or you're painting them in a way that suggests that you want help with handling this, then that's like you said, it's like an invitation that you bringing them in. So when you go, if you venting and you talking to people about your relationship, the way you talk about your relationship is the way people are going to approach
it. And you got to be very careful again, because any two people can fix anything. It's the third person that mess it up. Right?
What about seeking professional help and not being a family member or a biased, potentially biased?
Yeah, going to somebody who like, this is what we do.
So here we go.
All
right, here you go. That sounds really good. But if all of us know, seeking professional help is really expensive.
There's a cost associated.
I mean, it's a cost.
It is a cost. And then you're thinking about everybody doesn't have that cost. And then when you're looking at relationships based, a lot of men unfortunately don't want to go out to a stranger to get this.
Well, why go to the family?
Yeah.
And
because I think they just venting and they just, want to get it off their chest. And
venting and going to get them to help with a problem is two different things.
But that's what happens though. When you venting, if you venting to somebody who's a fixer, then they're going to tell you what you should.
And then you're venting because you want to get something off your chest. And then sometimes.
So here's the thing. When you're the in-law, you got to know that and stay out the business. Like, know that, okay, this is so now I'm an in-law, you coming to me and you've got something in your chest you're trying to get off. You got to know how to just sit with it, listen and because most of the time when people venting, if you just ask them the right questions, they can solve their own problem.
Yeah, I mean, even when you're
you know what I'm saying?
In therapy, they don't solve it for you.
Yeah, you just ask them, okay, what you think? How do you think you should handle it? What do you think your next move should be?
But you
put it back on them. And it's like what we learned in the mosque when, as a part of our counseling is like your in-laws are like the ring ropes. You know what I'm saying? Like the ring ropes ain't in the ring. They just help the two people that's in that fight or that struggle to stay within the boundaries of that struggle and make sure that you don't exceed the limits. But you're not involved in the fight. You're not involved in that. You're just there to support them. If they get knocked back, okay, and then you throw them back in there to make sure that they're surrounded by a support system. And that means that you don't get all in the business.
So here we go. It's going to go back to you and your partner.
Yeah.
Right? And it goes back to communication and setting up the boundaries that y'all have in y'all relationship. If y'all have not had these conversations and everybody's just assuming something, then they're going to go out and talk to other people, right? But hey, I'm also going to say, look back at yourself and what are you doing to make your partner feel like they have to go out and bring other people in?
Right. Spill the tea.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And because what I heard you say, Brother John, is don't clean the tea up. Let them clean their own tea up.
You gotta let them do it themselves.
When they spill the tea, you gotta know that it's for them to clean up. Don't try to clean it up.
Yeah. Now you can provide them with a mop and a bucket and say, okay, here you go. This is what you go, but I can't clean up the mess that you made.
And in-laws, so they shouldn't be, but sometimes they come in to help. You know what I mean? Like, hey, no, y'all shouldn't do this. And so, like, I always tell people, I don't get into it with the matters of heart. Yeah. Like how I do, I'll give you advice, right? But again, I'm not telling you to leave or stay.
I stopped giving advice.
I support wherever you're at. Somebody to me said,
I stopped giving advice.
Tamia said something very powerful on Plug Report. She was like, "What builds my house may burn yours down."
Ooh, that was powerful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was powerful.
You know what I mean? So again,
burn your house down might build my house up.
Right.
Wow. Yes. Yeah, but I think it's important, like a lot of what you covered too, like don't take that stuff to people, to your in-laws, and then also in-laws when they bring it to you, you got to know what to do with it when it come to you.
But you have to also be a approachable person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of times people bring other people in. So like I say all the time, like men and women speak different languages. Sometimes we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And you hear something totally different, and you need a mediator to come in and explain. So
we
sometimes,
do that all the time,
right?
To interpret,
to break it down,
to break it down. Yeah. So when you're having problems, be ready to receive what's said, and that's why I say you don't have deep conversations when you're angry.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Miss Teresa say, I agree with Brother John. The in-laws need to learn how to step back and let them figure it out. It's called adulting.
Right on.
That was a whoop. That was a
right
whoop.
No, that's right though.
That was a whoop.
I agree. I think that's great advice. So again,
it is. It's real good advice, bro.
When you're saying how much involvement is okay for the relationship, like Qiana said, it's up to you to decide how much involvement and then how that involvement is. So
yeah,
work through it, y'all.
That's
it out.
All I can say.
We can work it out.
Work it out. What's coming up on the radar?
What's coming up?
We talked about the Black Art and Film Festival. So that's happening.
Locatopia.
Okay.
It's Saturday at Williams. It's at Williams Park on Saturday. It's another festival. It'll be live entertainment there and vendors and things like that. So go out there.
Okay.
We got Plant Palooza, which will be
that's what I'm talking about, growth.
Plant Palooza that will be at the factory as well. So like, hey, if you're at the film festival, go over there to Plant Palooza.
Yes.
You know, it's a vegan base.
Thank you, Dan.
Hey Dan, thank you.
Thank you for the stars. Domino, Florida, thank you for the stars. We appreciate it.
Man, thank y'all for all the support. We can't this community radio, we can't make it without y'all. 99 Gems, Care Festival Radio. What you say, Plantopia at the factory.
So Locatopia, Plantopia, the Black Art
Film Festival.
Man.
Urban Drinkery.
No, it's in Plant Palooza.
Man, don't make us do that.
It's Plant Palooza, but it's at the factory. It's Plant.
Urban Drinkery is gonna be lit this morning.
Okay.
Yes, we're gonna be at Urban after the show. Y'all come join us. The Black Art and Film Festival. We're gonna be doing an artistic tour up and down 22nd, letting y'all know what movies being filmed, what movies have been before. the history of 22nd.
Taking a tour of the Deuces.
Yes, people don't know it's a magical space right there that a lot has happened.
And you taking a tour because we've taken the Black History walks and tours. Yeah. You got the African American Heritage Trail tour. Yeah. So now doing this tour in the context of art and film is just another extension.
Different thing.
Because so much happened.
Yes.
When we think about the community, it's so much happened in that community, and it's so rich with history that like we have to segment it out because you got the economic, history.
Then all economic.
Then you got the medical, history with like Mercy Hospital, and then you got like the cultural and the activism that happened in the space, and then now we got the art and the film. Man, it's just amazing. Like I love me some us, man. So yeah, great
Thank
work.
you,
Shout
Aaron.
out to everybody who's doing that. Sharonda, I appreciate you. Thank you for what you're doing too, highlighting and putting a spotlight on entrepreneurs and business people, like really helping people. You know what I mean?
Come on the show. Get with Qiana. Qiana is our production director, executive.
Yeah,
one of them things. Executive director, producer.
Y'all know what it is.
Executive producer.
Look, if you want to do something with us, call Qiana. just do that. Just say
y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
Final thoughts.
I just love us, man. I really love me some us. I had a conversation yesterday, and during the course of the conversation, I started thinking about, we were talking about organizing in the community. And when you say the community, what does that mean to you? Because there are so many communities within the community.
Right.
So when you say, who are your people? Like my people, who are your people? And really understanding who your people are, knowing who you're working with, why you're doing it. And I think that's important for you to ask yourself, when you say my people, who are you talking about? Like, is that just Black people broadly, or is that like artists? Is artists your people? Are business people your people? Are returning citizens your people? Are single mothers your people? Like, who are your people? And
you said all of them are my people.
And who do you like, because it's like we're in different spaces,
but
and we're in different places. And so when I say my people, like what comes to mind, we can have a larger conversation about it, but I just want to give a shout out to our people, man, and us as a community of people who are all of the things that I just highlighted: the educators, the nurses, the hospitality workers, the returning citizens, like the people who, like, like really understanding when we say who our people are, who we're talking about, man. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to our people, and I love you all.
Yeah, I want to follow that up, because I agree. A lot of times we do have to sometimes segment and break down who we speaking about. And usually in general, when we talking about it, it usually is the community as a whole.
Yeah.
So that's why you see us doing a lot. That's why we do a lot of different things, because we got senior citizens, we got youth, we got adults, we have young adults, we have, street dudes, we have corporate people, we have so many different people, so many different lifestyles.
Right.
But we all standing under the same umbrella, and that umbrella is community.
Yep. And that's why we called it the Community Development and Training Center. When we say that community development is the broad umbrella, but in that community, we understand we have segments and different sectors of our community. So like you said, we got the agriculture, community, you got the information and technology community, you got
commerce and sales,
you got that social justice community. You know what I mean? And so it's like it's really a holistic approach. And so when y'all say y'all do a lot, it's because we really here to serve our people very broadly, man. Thank you for that alley-oop. So those are our final thoughts.
I threw it back and forth.
That was like a fast break.
I have 30 seconds. So.
Well, there you have it. Take your 30.
Cheer on. Look.
Let's go.
Be the change you want to be.
Be the change you want to be. Or see, write down those 5 things. Stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Make you lose your shoes and shout all around the house.
Yes, and stay tuned, because we'll be back on Monday.
Yeah, live and in full effect, man. You don't want to miss it. Make sure that you tag a friend, tell a friend, set your alarm. Just go ahead and set your alarm to go off at 7-ish, so that you can be on the Tampa Bay.
Hey, that's our time. That's when we come on.
7-ish.
This is a mess, man. We got.
This is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Ed.
And we out.